Hello and welcome back to Access Paranormal. And tonight, as we did 5, maybe 6 years ago now, I've got James Anthony with me for the very first show back here.
I know, yeah. Who'd believe it that we're back again, eh?
I know, well, if you think about it, I've had a few months break, which I've needed.
You have.
You know, I've done so much.
You have.
So much has happened in my personal life that I just needed that break. But it's great to be back. It's great to be back on with Neil. And here we are, James, and we started back again.
We started back again in our favourite place ever, Street Barracks.
And I'm just going to throw a little advert in. Not only is it our favourite place, but I've also written a book on it.
You have written a book, and can I just say to everyone who's listening, the book is fantastic, and you put a lot of time and effort into it, and it's great, and it's really really interesting. It's got all sorts of information in pictures, stories, a lot of the stories that we've spoken about on the show as well.
All my personal, because I've done 500 plus investigations at Mill Street Barracks.
You talked to
brand new battery.
I just want to describe to all the listeners that we're currently in the cellar in the middle room, and it is pitch black apart from Jamie's torch, which the battery's starting to fail now, I think. But yeah, so it has. It's been a bit of a break for you, but you're back again now.
I am.
And we've decided tonight that we thought we'd come down, didn't we? And we do
a chat and
a bit of an investigation.
Yeah, just to get back into it. I've got lots coming up as well on the shows.
Yeah.
I've got an actor, TV actor coming up. I'm not going to say who it is just yet. I've got local paranormal group coming on, which I can't wait to do. Might not be in that order, but there's them there. And not only that, I'll be out and about as usual, and I'm sure you'll be dragged along as well, James.
Well, no doubt, yeah.
And we'll be having ghost stories on the show. And it'll be a different hopefully it'll be a different format.
Yeah, I know you've been on about changing it a little bit. Well, the thing is, we've done a lot of investigations, haven't we? And there's lots of other things that I still think you should call it Access Unexplained. And then you could do all your unexplained things as well. But it's quite creepy in here tonight, isn't it? And just to describe to everybody where we are, we're in the middle room, and in the cellar, the lights are all off. There's a little bit of light from the recorder, but it's very quiet, isn't it?
It certainly is. I mean, I've been opening up for groups for the past few months as well, just to get me out the house.
Yeah.
And it's been phenomenal. It's absolutely brilliant, to be here. I mean, I haven't been with the groups. I haven't been, what is it? I haven't been on the investigations with them. I've been just keeping out the way and relaxing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to, in case it's interfering, James, I'm just going to put my phone on airplane because I don't want to interfere with the things. So let me do that and as you can see, we haven't changed.
No, Jamie's still as unprepared as ever. So what have you? So obviously you've not been recording for a while.
Yeah.
But we have done some investigation. We did one here about a month and a bit ago, didn't we? Do you remember?
Oh God, yeah, we did.
Me, you and Martin,
yeah. God, that must be about 2 months ago, that, James.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, but it was good, wasn't it? Really,
it was.
Really
we had a good night. There was only 3 of us, wasn't there?
Yeah. But it was interesting because we was chatting, weren't we, about how we feel that sometimes when you've got that small group and we all get on, it's like we still had lots of activity, didn't we? Footsteps and noises and all sorts of things, and we kept seeing things as well that night, didn't we? We kept seeing things moving around.
I was going to say there was a lot of movement. Sorry, I'm just going to make.
And also when we were up in the top classroom, we saw that figure. Do you remember in the other room?
Yes. Yes. And there was. Do you know what? I'm trying to concentrate on the room as well.
Well, I am, but I just can't stop looking at behind you where that door is. It just looks like there's somebody stood right at it. Like I can the other. So you're right there, that door. That there's somebody stood there, but I think it's just my eyes are just.
But I'll have guests on a regular basis as well. I've also got Chris from Haunted Scouts. He's going to be coming on having a good chat. We've got a couple of ideas with Chris coming up. I'm looking forward to that. So, we're back. It's an hour show again. We're going to be on every Sunday, 9 p.m. till 10 p.m. again. And also, because the format of the radio station's changed as well, this show is going to be going on between 1 a.m. and I think it's 6 a.m. between 1 and 6 every night. Yeah. All the shows going back from number 1 right the way through. And it's online radio, Just go for L35. L35 Community Radio, just look for that.
Yeah.
You can even download the app and put the app on there, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. I've had that nice break. I've needed it. Mentally drained, shattered. And like I said earlier on, a lot happened in my personal life, family-wise. We had one I don't really want to talk about. It was heartbreaking what happened. Yeah. And it took a lot out of us. So, I'm just glad that we had the rest. And I've come back. I've got new ideas. We're going to be out and about on the paranormal because a lot of people enjoyed us getting out and about and doing investigations. So we will still be doing that. Yeah. It might not be an hour long. It might only be half an hour long. So we can get other things within the show. But if it's a really good place, we'll throw it on for an hour, specials. Yeah. But what about yourself, James? Because I haven't seen you for a while neither.
No, but I've just been very busy with work, day job, about day and evening job, very busy with that. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, the thing is, it's like us with our interest in this kind of stuff is that we come together and we do it, but I think we've also got a lot of normal kind of stuff going on in our lives, haven't we? So I don't get to do as much of this as I used to. But I don't think that's a bad thing because I think there was a spell of time where we was out here all the time, weren't we? And I think actually now it's nice to come down after having a bit of a gap. Yeah, I think sometimes you get a little bit more as well,
Oh, true. And there's only two of us here. There's nobody else here, just us two. And we've got the whole building.
Well, apart from all the other people, there's people.
We've started this new. I'm saying new. It's great to see L35 Community Radio back up and running. Yeah. So it's like what is it? A return, what did he call it? Singers call it, don't they?
A comeback.
A comeback, yeah. It's like a comeback.
So I've got a question for you, Jeremy, right? So we're here in Street Barracks tonight, and we're going to probably call out in a minute or something so we can get in, and we're going to just do a bit of an investigation. Right, but when you're in this, we've spoke about this before, we're in this room, and we sit and we talk, right? And as we start talking, you can feel the room start to change sometimes. Now, as we're talking here, I feel like, again, there's somebody behind me just over there. Like somebody's watching. That's the feeling that I get. Now, do you sense anything like that?
No. I'm you know what I'm like, I'll be honest with you. Yeah. And I don't sense anything at the moment. I'm quite relaxed in here. Yeah. That can change in a minute. Yeah. You know.
I've just seen something go past behind you over there then as well. I just saw something go like that.
It's not my shadow.
No. Just as I looked over, it went across. Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. And I could see it just behind you are now where the door is.
Even though we've got that little bit of a light.
You know what I love about this, Jamie, right? I absolutely love the fact that the amount of times we've been, I mean, you've been here a lot more than I have, but I must have been here hundreds of times. The amount of times that we do it, and each time when you see something, it's still as exciting as the first time that you've seen it.
Oh, yeah,
and I genuinely, you don't need to discover it's fine. I genuinely, it's mad, isn't it? You see that and you go, I just saw something move then, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, but it's like the first time I've seen it, which is so exciting, isn't it?
Well, the funny thing is the last show I did for L35 before it closed was. A group was in, and there was only 4 of them, I think 4 or 5 of them in the group, and they stuck together, and they came down into this cellar, and I was up, where I stay, out of the way, and I thought, I think I'll record a radio show while I'm doing it, and I did. You could literally hear the footsteps on in the main hall walking up and down, and it was as clear as and I actually captured it on audio. So if you go back to, not this show obviously, but the show before this, and have a listen to it, you should be able to hear the footsteps. Wow. And I was amazed. But the funny thing was when the group went, I was the only one in the building, so I had to go and close everything.
Yeah, it's not good that, is it?
Not really, no.
No, that's the worst thing.
But it shows that, even after, I've been here, 16, 17 years, I've been doing investigations here for, 15 years, something like that. And every single time something happens, it's always interesting. It never gets to the point where you're going, I'm bored of this now. I've never been bored of an investigation.
No, I think, but you know what I think it is? I think it's because there can be, you never quite know what you're gonna get.
No.
And as you know, I'm really interested in the kind of whole kind of energy side of everything, and that kind of stuff. And every time I come in here, what amazed me about this place, I mean, even now as I'm looking at you, I can see just gentle movement behind where you are, and you can come in and the atmosphere in here can completely change.
Oh yeah.
Now the only place where the only place I think I've experienced it to the level that we have done in here was when we ended up. You took me to that blooming witch's coven.
Stadmore's.
And now that was weird because that completely changed. Do you remember that completely changed?
That was one of the best places. Best and most nervous place.
But that was so. Even the weather and everything. That was really, it was really scary.
We were the only ones who have ever been to that place and done an investigation there.
Oh yeah, exactly.
We've mentioned about going back to it, but we're still debatable, isn't it? Really.
To be honest with you, I think it was that scary. I don't know whether I actually. I've not said this about many places, but I don't know whether I actually want to.
Fair enough.
I mean, I would do if there was probably more people.
Yeah.
But I think with just the two of us, it was really. I mean, the whole night, the weather and the way the weather changed, and it was so eerie, and that was definitely one of them places where. But this is like this here.
Yeah.
At the minute, it feels relatively calm. There's movement, but it can, as you know, it can change in an instant. The atmosphere can completely.
You can be here all night and have nothing.
I mean, I keep seeing movement around, and it's not your shadow; it's behind where you are. I keep seeing just movement going across, and I can't even. It's almost like smudges that move.
Well, you're more sensitive because you've been doing what's it called? I've been doing meditation.
A lot of meditation. Which I started. Anything to do with this kind of like me interested in this. It's purely because Yoga Steve, who we know, I used to do a lot of meditation stuff with me, and it was some of it was what's called yoga nidra, which is like a very deep. A form of yoga that's very focusing on deep relaxation, and he also used to do guided relaxation as well. And I find it incredibly helpful. Just for I've got quite a relatively stressful job, and it helps with all of that. But what I think is that and it's kind of led on to me reading up an awful lot more about it. And obviously you could from a skeptical perspective, you're just in essence just quietening your mind, and that helps. But obviously, me being interested in the kind of more spiritual side of it, and I do, I've had that. I do believe that there's something to it from the experiences that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
But reading about it in a spiritual sense and applying it that way, I think you kind of become you just think about things differently. And I do think, like anything, the more kind of stuff like this you do, the more you can perceive things. That's probably the best way. And I can see behind you now absolutely movement all around you, absolutely all around you, and I can see it as in when I look at you, I can physically see. I can see it there. Like your face looks different, your hair looks different. It looks like there's somebody stood right behind. I'm not like saying I'm not a medium or anything like that. I'm absolutely not. But I can see that movement now. And as I'm looking at you, it's not scary. It's almost kind of. It's hard to describe unless you're seeing what I'm seeing.
Well, to be honest with you, no matter what you want to do, whether you want to be a mechanic, whether it's from the other scale is a paranormal investigator, the more you do it, the better you get.
Well, I agree. I mean, I think we've said before when we've done, ghost hunts with groups, haven't we, that when you go into somewhere, what you've got to be is you can question things, but at least be open-minded as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think when people go into places and they're just completely closed-minded, then there's no point going on a ghost hunt if you're going to be closed-minded.
No.
Because you may as well just throw your money away. But equally, you've got to be balanced and look. And we've done it so many times where something's happened and we've figured out what it actually is. And I think that's the right thing to do.
Debunking.
So you've kind of got the two extremes out of the way, haven't you? You've got the people who, people who are just will not even consider anything at all.
No.
And then you've got people who think that if I went like that, they think it was a ghost, And I think it's kind of But from my experience of it, I genuinely think that people who really believe in everything, I don't think it's any for most people, not anything kind of like nefarious. I think they just really want to believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
So they really look at everything and think this is this or that.
Yeah.
Because they so want to. They don't want to do it to upset anybody or anything like that. What do you think?
My opinion is when you go on a ghost hunt, like you've said, you've got to be open-minded.
Yeah.
Whether you're a skeptic, a debunker, or anything like that, you've got to be open-minded. And I get the debunking side of it. That let's think logically. Skeptics,
oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah.
I think the part with it's a fine line between skeptic and believing and not believing.
And cynic and thing, yeah.
It's in the middle.
Yeah.
Because they want to believe. I believe they want to believe it. But also the mind is thinking, nah, I don't, I want to find faults with it. If you come into a place thinking there's no such thing as spirits, there's no such thing as this, and you don't open your mind to it, you're not going to get anything because you're automatically looking for nothing. You're looking for a way out.
Yeah.
A healthy skeptic is one that's open-minded and will think, well, yeah, that was okay. John Dagger, who we know.
Yeah.
He's an open skeptic.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, but he doesn't kind of. He's not a cynic. Cynical. I don't think.
No. He looks logically at it.
Yeah.
And if he can't understand it, he'll think, that was unusual.
I think the thing is as well is that we're in a lucky position with this building is that we've done that many investigations in here. Generally, if something happens and there's a natural cause to it, we know that it is, don't we? It's like there's outside here there's a pipe, isn't there, a drain pipe, but it goes onto the main sewer in the road. Now when something drives, this road's relatively quiet, but when something drives down the main road, it echoes down, doesn't it?
Especially if it rains.
Yeah, and it sounds like a growl, doesn't it? You know? And people have said, oh, we've heard a growl, but actually it's not, it's just that sound. Now that took us a while to figure out what that was.
It did.
And if you remember, I can't remember who was here that night, but we was all looking for it for ages, and we figured out what it was. And the same as the other door coming into this room, if you remember, there was a spell where if people were coming down, that door would swing open. And a few times it opened up and we were like, oh wow. But when we realised when people must walk across the floor, because it's wood, it's knocking it out ever slightly, so the door was swinging open. And we only figured that out as a kind of process of elimination. But I think you're right. I think the key thing is having that kind of, this is only my opinion, everybody has their own approach, but I think being open-minded to something and questioning things, and how I look at it is a very much in the moment thing. So I'm here now with you, and I can see, as I'm looking at you, and you're only very dim, but I can see movement all around your shoulders, at the back of you. I can see, and it looks like almost like fuzzy smoke that's moving, like fuzz that's moving, because it is very dark. And I can see that now. And your face looks very, very different to me as well at the minute. Now, that's where I'm picking, and I just saw something like a smiling face come onto you as well, which I really didn't like. I'm looking at that now, and that's exactly, I'm describing to you exactly what I can see. But that doesn't mean to say that when I get home, I won't think, well, actually, it could have been this, this, and this. But what I tend to do is, in the moment right now, I'm thinking, right, I'm seeing it, I'm going to let myself see it and see what I experience. And then I can after this moment, I can then look at it and think, right, okay, well, what could it be? Do you know what I mean? Because I think sometimes what you can do is, if I look at you now and go, oh, that's just my eyes playing tricks, which it might well be. If it isn't, it might take me out of that. Do you see what I mean? So I've had to learn to kind of trust myself to just, if I perceive this, well, that's what I'm perceiving at the moment. Do you see what I mean?
Well, do you find that because of YouTube, because of your phones and all this technology now, it's so difficult to actually say, yes, that was a paranormal thing, because you've now got... Sorry, I thought it hit up. You've got people who can do things on the computer, which is incredible. And now you've got AI coming into it, artificial intelligence coming into it. I think it's harder now to prove the paranormal than it has ever been.
See, I agree, but I think the only way and I do believe this, the only way you will prove to somebody about, I think you could present them with the best piece of video footage that anyone's ever recorded. But some people will always, and you could have filmed it and know it's real.
Yeah.
But everybody, there will always be people who'll turn around and say, well, it's been faked, it's been this, it's been that.
Of course, yeah.
And it could be the most genuine thing that's been done, but there'll always be people who say that. Now, and you might know, because you filmed it, that it's real. Okay.
I thought he had 2 knocks then.
But my chair, let me just show you, is...
That's it.
Yeah, it's my chair, it's a bit wobbly. So that could be the thing. You've had so many experiences, and I've had so many experiences. Did you hear that noise then?
That was my stomach.
Oh, and your stomach's had so many experiences. But we've had all them things happen to us.
Yeah, yeah.
And we can tell people about it, right? Jamie, your face has changed and I really don't like it, you know.
Has it gone better looking?
No. Right, I've got to tell you what keeps happening is, so obviously you've got, to describe to everybody who's listening, Jamie's got the little recorder in front of him and his hand is in front of it because it's got a little lighter but it's shining in your face. And every so often there is your face is, I can't see it because it's dark, your actual face. There's a flashing of a grinning face that keeps appearing. It's the 3rd time I've seen it happen now. I've got to keep an eye out.
Well, I'll move my hand slightly to tell me if anything happens. Because my hand moves slightly.
No. It was like a grinning face that went almost like a Cheshire cat. Anyway, so
you're trying to say I'm miserable?
No. So you've got that.
Yeah.
And you could tell everybody, and they might believe that you've experienced, but they wouldn't believe it. I still think the only way you ever truly will believe in it is if you experience something for yourself.
Yeah.
I genuinely do. I think it's that you knowing that there's nothing else that could, that you've experienced it. No. Then that's it. People are always going, especially with the fact that people do create things using AI and footage and everything like that. They do, and that is. I'm a member of it. There's a couple of like web things that go on and stuff like that. So. Where they discuss things like paranormal. And we spoke about this before. And people put images on and they drive me insane because they're like, the image is of is a screen capture of a live feed, right? Yeah. So somebody's been doing like a live stream on YouTube and somebody's taken a screenshot of it and then they've put these like circles on it where they've seen things, and stuff like that. And look, there's a face here and there's a face there. And I'm always like, well, great, but why not put the full video on? Because if you've seen a face in that particular frame of the video, then the face should be there before and after as well. So upload the whole thing. Now, they won't do that because very often what happens is that video is just, they've paused it on a moment where pareidolia has made something on it look like, and they're normally very low quality as well. But there's an awful lot of stuff like that that's out there, and I think so, and I think a lot of people genuinely. I don't think they do it with any. I think they actually do believe it. They genuinely do believe it. Yeah. But how many times have we had conversations where we said, well, well, that could be this. If it's from a video, and this is where the good sceptical bit comes in. We was talking about. If you take a video of a room and there's one point where you think you see a face, don't freeze frame it. Look at the full video to see before and after, because you should be able to. If that face is there at that point, well, it should appear or disappear, or it might give you a clear review of it. So that I think it's interesting, isn't it? When
it is, and I understand people. Looking at these pictures and going, yep, there's a ghost there, there's a thing there. But I think after you've experienced it and you've had a few years of experience, you then start you start thinking, I was wrong. It's pareidolia, like you said, it's pareidolia. Yeah. Or it's a smudge or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's no disrespect to the people because, like you said, they probably do believe what they're seeing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think they're doing it. I don't think they're doing it in any way to deceive anybody. I think they've taken screenshots of it and actually seen and looked and think, oh God, yeah, there's something that looks like this, and very often it really does, But I think where you, if you're an investigator, you've got to go, right, okay, well, let's look at what is it's not just a picture that you've taken in a moment. If it's on a video, you have got the luxury of looking before and after as well. Yeah. So you can see what was there before. Now, we've taken pictures and we've had things appear on them that look like stuff. I've taken pictures in here where I've seen things, but actually when I look at it, sometimes it's just... Did you hear that there?
I did.
What was that?
Like a...
Yeah. Like a...
Can you do that again? I'm hoping that got picked up on the audio.
Yeah, my head's gone really fuzzy all of a sudden. Yeah, it's like a ooh kind of thing.
Yeah. And that happens when you're talking.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Temperature's dropping as well.
Yeah.
Is there anyone here with us? Has somebody just come into the room?
Sorry about my stomach rumbling.
Your stomach, honestly. Is there somebody come into the room with us?
So whenever my stomach rumbles, I always remember the comment by somebody who turned around. We were in like a serious investigation.
I know what you
And he turned around and said, they're trying to communicate through your stomach.
Oh, honestly.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if that's what you was? You was a medium, but rather than talking to him in your mind, you just communicated through your stomach.
Oh dear. I'd have had full conversations. I could have done a full radio show.
I'll never forget one night it happened and it sounded like the most scary growl ever. If there's anybody here, any spirit person who's with us, if you've come in to see me and Jamie, if you're around the cellar, I know there's people around, but come forward. Can you give us a noise and let us know that you're here or whereabouts you are?
Just in a red light behind you, like a red...
Like a pinprick light.
A bit bigger than that.
Okay.
Just over your... while I'm looking at it, it's over your right shoulder, but your left if you're sitting where you are. Oh, my stomach.
Bloody hell. So that is, sorry for swearing, that is exactly what we was just talking about, yeah. Right, ask again.
They might be talking through my stomach.
They could be, yeah.
I'm going to ask again, if there's somebody here, do you want to come forward and come and say hello? You've got me and James. Can you talk to us? Or just make a sound, we don't mind what you do. Are you just listening to us talking? There's a couple of lights. There's one in the bed over there, or the cot, or the crib, whatever you want to call it. If you can make that go off, that would be great. There's also one in the hallway, but I always say, I'm not really keen on saying the hallway, even though I've said it, because it might have been all one room.
I think it all was one room originally, yeah.
So where were we up to then, James? Sorry.
We were on about when people are looking at things and seeing things that aren't there. How do you spend your Saturday night? Oh well, where am I? In a
pitch black.
Yeah, at least it's not cold. That's the main thing.
Well, yeah.
I refused. Didn't I, last year when it got to about October? I said, Jamie, I'm not coming down. I said, are you coming down? I said, no. So I'm not going to. This cellar is Baltic sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
When it gets to that winter cold.
I've got a drone now, as you know.
I know, yeah. Can I just tell everybody? You know, the other week Jamie got his drone stuck in a tree. And
you snitcher.
When he told me the story, it was really funny because he'd been out basically
in a graveyard.
Graveyard, obviously, testing the drone. And there's a button on it you can press that takes it to home, so it basically you can set a position that it would go to, and it'll just go back to that position. Now, Jamie being Jamie, hadn't paid attention, had pressed the button, and the home position he set was about 35 foot up in the air. So then when he was walking, decided to press the button, and the drone shot straight up in the air and ended up in a tree. And he had to, and it was about 40 foot up, and he somehow managed to get it down. And as you can say, if you know Jamie, he certainly didn't climb up the tree. Which is probably for the best.
No, it was in the cemetery, and I was just filming, just taking the drone up above the chapel. And I thought, I'll take it along the pathway. Fly it along the pathway to the cenotaph, the cross for World War II. I'll call it the cenotaph. And I flew it to there, and I flew up the cenotaph to get a good picture of that. And I was flying it back, and it went, battery low. I thought, I'll just press the home. So I pressed the home, forgetting that I'd set it for, I think it was 30 metres. And it was underneath a tree when it happened. And it just went up and up. Bang, straight into the tree. But it got stuck that tight. We tried everything that night to get it down. We couldn't do it. Danny came down. We were throwing sticks up. It was like doing conkers, years ago. And then I thought, it's not going to happen tonight. It was coming up to 10 o'clock. It was getting darkish. So we thought, well, nobody's going to nick it. It's, so high up in the tree. If we can't get it, nobody's going to get it. So the next night we came back again. But I contacted Mill Street and I said to Mill Street, can I borrow a rope if you've got one about 60 foot long? We won't ask you what it's for, Jamie. I said, no, you better not, really. I did tell him in the end. Anyway, we took the rope along. It was me, Danny, and the audience. What were there in the end. We threw a fishing line over it with a fishing weight on it, and then dragged the rope over the branch. It took us didn't happen first go. It was like one after the other, throw. And in the end, we done it. By now, we had an audience of people watching. It became like an attraction. So anyway, we shook the tree, and in the end, it fell.
That's really lucky, isn't it?
Yeah, well, not for me. It fell, hit the deck. We thought it smashed. We thought, this is quite expensive drone. Took it home, put the battery in it, made sure it was clean and everything else. Switched it on, perfect. Not even a scratch.
Yeah.
Not even a scratch. The only thing that really was damaged was my reputation.
Indeed. Yeah, so you've got a bit of a way to go as being a drone pilot.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I got the drone is when we go out and about, I want to do some drone footage of the building.
It's this bloody...
This bell,
yeah. And I'm just touched it and I could feel something dangling. I thought, I hope it's not a spider coming down. I'm going to give it a ring in a minute.
I was hoping it was.
And right directly underneath this thing as well.
Ring it, go on.
That was a bit...
That worked.
Yeah, hang on.
So anybody who's home who had headphones on, we do apologise.
Let's just let me ring it again. Let's
go
just
on
listen
then.
now. I'll ring it 3 times. Ready? We'll just be quiet after it.
Church bells.
I know, yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Yeah. If there's any spirit person here with us, any spirit being, any astral, anybody who wishes to come forward and communicate with us tonight, please come into the room if you can see us and let us know that you're here. Do anything you can. Make a noise. Jen, what the in the corner over there?
What the what is? Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Sorry.
It's
so dark over there. Is that like some kind of stand or something?
Do you want me to put the torch on and show?
Put the torch on, hold on. Off.
Do you mean, oh dear?
Yeah, no, you know what it is?
What?
It's right. So it's the light from that is just hit as a beam. See it, you look, it just looks like a tall figure.
Oh, so because I've got my hand covered in the light of the radio.
Yeah, when you move it, it's yeah.
Oh, well, these special effect games.
Yeah, you know the thing. Oh, there's a doll in that crib. The thing is that it's. I've got to say, I mean, I do feel there's stuff around, but it's very peaceful at the minute.
Did you just knock the table?
Oh, no, I didn't.
That's twice I've got to put bleeps in now, James.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't knock the table.
You did?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't.
It's just vibrated really bad.
Well, it wasn't me. My legs are here.
Just knock it slightly with your leg.
I can't. My legs. I can't knock it with my legs. My legs are there.
Let me just see where your legs are, because...
My legs are here. The only way I can't even like...
Knock it with your foot at the bottom. No. It wasn't that.
Well,
it was
saying about it's been really peaceful so far.
I know. No, that was a full... The whole table vibrated as if it was shimmering.
No, that wasn't... Hang on a minute. That won't stand up now. Move it on.
It wasn't you. I'm just going to knock it with me. No, you'd have to hit that hard to get...
You'd have to give it...
It's not even doing... Let me just hit it hard. You'd have to hit it hard to feel that shimmer. But that was a clear shimmer, that. The whole table, vibrated.
If that was you who just knocked the table then, can you knock it up? Can you knock this over again, please? Now I can hear your stuff. I could hear a rumbling then up above. Did you hear it?
No.
Are you up above us?
Wish my stomach would stop rumbling.
Are you in the next room?
We've been sitting here now for over half an hour.
Yeah.
It's quite nice actually to be sitting here doing this. Go on, I'll call out while we're talking.
Yeah, go on, yeah. I'm going to keep the torch on for a bit.
Has it nerved you?
He has a little bit, yeah. It's just getting a bit, it just creeps me out a little bit.
Can I ask the people who are in this room with us now or anywhere within this building, if you can come forward and show us that you're here, we'd really appreciate it. You do what you want. We don't mind if you want to come and talk to us, whether you want to make sounds, shadows, movement, lights. It's up to you what you can do. But we would appreciate it if you could let us know you're here and you can hear us. I say it many, many times. We're here with respect. We don't want to harm you or we don't want to make fun of you. Could you show us you're around, please? Can you talk to us? No, it's very calm again now, isn't it? We had a little bit. Which when you rang that bell, James?
Yeah.
Very strange.
It's weird, isn't it? It does feel very calm here. I'm going to give it another quick ring. Just do it a bit quicker this time.
Okay.
Ready?
No. That was me moving and because my legs were aching.
It is. I've got to say, it is very calming here tonight.
It is, yeah.
It's quite peaceful.
But it's a nice way to start off the show.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
And if anybody out there wants to send me any messages, any ideas for the show, send me them. I'll look at them, and if I think it's a good idea, I'll use it. I'd love to do that.
You can invite
interaction.
You can invite Jamie to your house, and you can tell him to come to your house and do a paranormal investigation there.
Or an interview. I don't mind what it is.
You've got something creepy going on in your house. Get Jamie to come round and investigate it.
From one creepy thing to another.
He'll bring his recording equipment.
What are you laughing at?
Sorry.
It's me being serious and then there's you just turn into a quivering...
No, I was laughing about when you said to me once. You said it to somebody who was talking, it was on about something, and it was the thingy's reaction because I was on about something, and you went, "Oh, that sounds good. Listen, can I come round to your house and record you?"
No, I think the funniest
and the people were like, "What?
What the hell?" I remember that time when we were it was COVID.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
You were chatting away and I was watching YouTube.
Is that what you...
And you asked me a question. I went, "Say that again, James." I wasn't listening. Remember?
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what happened is we was recording the shows live. Because,
yeah.
But Jamie it was in COVID when we were in lockdown. So Jamie was at his house. God, it seems like a dream now, that doesn't it? A million miles away. Jamie was at his house and I was at my house. And we were recording and we were live. Because we were recording the shows at my home, and so we were listening to this investigation. Anyway, the investigation ended, and I said to him, so what do you think of that? He went, oh sorry, I was... You completely zoned out, hadn't you?
I wasn't listening to you.
Yeah, he was too busy watching YouTube.
I was watching YouTube.
And he asked me to cut it out, and I didn't, I left it there.
You didn't.
I'm going to go and have a little nose. I'm just going to go.
Oh, you're going to leave me on my own, are you?
No, I'm going to go in over here.
So while I'm on my own and James has gone off.
You know what, right? You're saying that I'm 6 foot away from you.
Yeah, well, he's still gone off. While James has gone off, even though he's 6 foot away, if you go to Amazon and you look for Jamie Michael Williams or The Ghosts of Mill Street Barracks, the book is available on there now. For the paperback, it's £10, and for the hardback, it's £15. It took me nearly a year to put it all together. I'm really pleased with it. I'm hoping you're going to be pleased with it. And it's been done in a way that if you ever come to the building, you can follow the book. It's got the floor plan in it, and it tells you what classrooms are what. So when you go through the chapters are in order.
That's it. Sorry to interrupt you.
It's okay.
And I've just made a discovery which I've never noticed before.
What's that?
Come and have a look, I'll show you. Bring your little recorder.
So yeah, go onto Amazon and have a look on there and feel free to order it. I'd love you to order it. It tells you all about my experiences and some other people's experiences as well. And also, there's another book out over in there as well. It's called Paranormal Investigators Logbook and Journal. If you go on there now, it's under my name, Jamie Michael Williams again. I've started to use it just to keep all of my reports in it. It's got everything you need in it, from the weather forecast. And even if you debunk it, you can put a note underneath that you've debunked it. So it's all there for you. That is, I think that's £9.60. For some reason, Amazon put it on for £9.60. That's not including packaging postage. That is different unless you're on Amazon Prime. I'm sure it's free if you're on Amazon Prime, I think. Don't quote me on that. But please, go and do that. And also, if you're doing a paranormal investigation here at Mill Street Barracks, and I'm on that night, the book will be available here too. You can buy it directly from Mill Street Barracks. Obviously, it's going to be the same price, £10. I do apologise. But if you do get it and you enjoy it, let me know. I'd love to hear your comments on it, whether it's critical or not. It just gives me an idea of how it's going. And if you do buy it, thank you so much. So Amazon, Jamie Michael Williams and the Ghost of Mill Street Barracks. Sorry, James, what were you going to say?
Right, well, I've just discovered something, and I want you to get your car and come and walk over here.
Okay.
All right, come on, have a look. I've never ever noticed this before, but it's interesting.
Usually, if you keep your eyes open, you will.
Well,
Got a leg ache.
so this part of the cellar here has been cleared, hasn't it? Which was always stuff.
Yeah.
Look on the wall, something here
Oh, the arch.
has been bricked up.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder what that could be.
It looks like a little tunnel, to be honest with you, because if you look at the arch
Yeah,
of
it does, doesn't it? Now,
Yeah.
it's not very high, but that's just about 80,000.
I've noticed it before, but I've not really...
Never noticed it before, apart from all this.
But you don't half make a noise, do you?
See, so that is, whatever that is...
It goes almost to the floor.
Yeah, you can see the marks of the brickwork.
Yeah.
That has been bricked up.
Yeah.
So what could it be?
We'll not say where it is, James, because we don't want people coming in.
I'm not saying
don't want people coming in and
to
digging
be honest
up.
with you, nobody will even notice where that is because of where it is. But what an interesting thing.
It is.
It's definitely been something that's been open, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Now what's also interesting is, if you look...
There's no other.
There's a little hole here.
Yeah, but the only thing is what's behind this... Oh,
careful your head.
for God's sake. That's you distracting me.
I've looked on the opposite.
Oh!
Twice he's done it now, everyone.
I went to stand up.
On the other side of it there. Right, the thing is what's on the other side of that, I'm assuming is just like a void. Let's have a stand on it. Listeners, I'm sorry.
Just be careful, James.
We're having a bit of an explore. I don't want to put my head that high because there's that many bloody cobwebs.
Well, same as your wallet.
Sorry for
Swearing again.
I know, I'm sorry.
For anybody listening to this, I do apologise for his language. It's from where he comes from.
Oh, it's just earth.
Just earth?
It's just earth, yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
It goes right the way along.
Just be careful getting down.
Yeah, it goes right the way along.
Yeah.
But why would there be...
Do you want to put them back so they don't?
Yeah, I'll move it down. Why would that... What would... I'm trying to work out... See, it's bit that's either the newer bricks here.
Yeah, yeah. Very interesting. Whatever it was.
Well, the thing is, it's been something.
You're a noisy thing.
Jim, you don't think it's...
No, it's not the tunnel.
No, I don't think there are any tunnels. I don't think it's a tunnel, but you don't think it's... This is going to sound really thingy. I'm not going to say anything. When we stop recording, I'll tell you what I was just thinking about it.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I was thinking about it there, but I'm not going to say it because only because it would make obvious what it is.
Yeah.
Should we go on into the corridor?
Yeah, because we've got what? About 6 minutes to go. No, we've not. We're on about 45 minutes now.
Oh God, it goes quick, doesn't it?
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
We're on about 45 minutes now.
Let's go into the corridor. We're in the corridor here. Hello.
Yeah.
What's the cat
Do you want to get the cat ball out of here as well?
Do you want to get the one out of the... Yeah, let's get that one out.
That one over here.
Look at them doors.
It's a shame, you know, because there was going to be a group in tonight and they cancelled.
Yeah.
And then I had an interview with someone set up, and sadly they had to cancel for personal reasons, emergency in the family. So it's a shame, but I'm really looking forward to interviewing them.
Yeah, it'll be good, won't it?
Well, the locals. I nearly trod on that cat ball. James, every time I see a cat ball on the floor and you're near it, I remember that time when you kicked it and splattered all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, never forgive you. Do you know why that cat ball didn't go off, James?
Why?
I didn't turn it on. How many times have I done that?
Honestly, he's getting worse. All these knocks on your head you keep getting.
Oh, I tell you.
And what I want you to do is I want you to go in this room here and stand in that end there.
You know where you can go, can't you? Right. You know the answer to that one, don't you?
If anybody doesn't like spiders, I would strongly suggest that you don't visit Mill Street Barracks.
No, don't put people off. The spiders are fine.
Well, they come, but just don't come in the cells, because I've never seen as many... Oh, yeah. I've never seen as many spiders' webs in my absolute entire life. Oh, the stream's dried up.
Yeah. Yeah, James, I'm going to throw that in there and see if it comes back. If there's anybody in there, I've heard that things get thrown back. Can you throw this back, please?
Hit him on the head.
It didn't go far.
Where did it go?
Just under that chair there.
Oh.
You know why, don't you?
Why?
There was not a mushroom on it.
Hey!
There was a mushroom picture on the thing. Sorry. Bad joke. I'll shut the door on my way out. Tell you what, if that comes back, I'll be shutting the door before.
Yeah, right, if it throws back, it will, won't it?
Yeah. I've never had anything thrown back.
No, I've never had anything thrown.
No.
Do you know that night you was doing the recording? And we had all the cat balls going off on the deck and the little room and everything.
Yeah. The cat balls are quite good as long as you don't go near them and they're not faulty. Oh. What?
Do you hear that bubble? Just do us a favour, just stand on that again. Where you just stood. No? I just heard a bubble, 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 like somebody was running on the up above us. Did you not hear it?
No.
It must be on the recorder because it was really loud. Is there anyone up above us now? If there is, can we hear your footsteps?
So we'll stand against this wall and turn the lights off.
I'm going to sit down. If that was you up above us, can we hear your footsteps, please?
Are you here with us now? That's my belly rumble then.
No, there was a boom again.
I don't know what's wrong with my stomach tonight. Is there anybody here with us now? Do you want to talk to us? No. James, I've never asked you this, but you know Mill Street, it's where we are now, obviously. Where's your favourite part of Mill Street?
My favourite part of it?
Yeah.
Do you mean like from a general sense or like paranormal sense?
From paranormal sense.
You know what I think? I think I have to say, like, I like the middle room there.
Yeah.
I think that always gets some good stuff. But I also really, really I love doing stuff on the main deck.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I like doing that. I like doing it on the main deck, but I think the thing is with that is it's difficult when it's like this time of year, isn't it? Because it's lighter. But I think that can be really, really good. I'm not a massive fan of the classrooms. I think sometimes they're okay, but
Which ones?
The ones on up the stairs, them classrooms there. I think sometimes they're all right, but I think the very end one. But that's a later part of the building, isn't it?
Yeah.
That one I've never really had very much happening there. And I've also got to say, to be honest, in this room, I know a lot of people talk about the rifle range, but I've never had very much happening there as well. Everything for me has always been in the boiler room and this middle room. That's where it seems to be the main stuff, you know. And obviously this corridor as well, where we are now. This has had quite a few things.
But we've had activity right across the building.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You know, not
just...
just...
I mean, we've had activity in the wardroom before.
We have,
you know, when we've been there. But I think, to be honest with you, I think this building, for me, when the weather changes and it's stormy, I mean, if you remember that night we was in and it was that howling gale.
Yeah.
But the energies in here that night and the stuff we had happening was really like, I think the weather seems to fire this place up a bit as well, you know.
Well, I won't be coming in here tomorrow night when the gale force winds come through, James.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, that night we was, because that was the same night when it was that really
similar night,
wind.
yeah.
When we and Marie saw the figure here, you know, the shadow that went up.
Oh, that one went straight up into the what's the name?
Yeah.
That's in the book.
Yeah, which was again was amazing.
But I missed it because I was looking the other way.
The thing is, I think kind of like. Yeah. I
heard that.
Did you hear that then?
Yeah.
Right. What did you hear? A boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
But it sounded like it was above us.
Is there something around us now? If you're up above us and you'd like us to come up, can you make a sound, please? Hello?
I'm going to ask you something, James. Can you hear talking?
Yeah, but I can hear like a...
Yes.
Yeah. Over the...
Yeah.
Yeah? Shh. That's just over.
Sorry. Stopped.
Yeah.
But I could literally hear it.
It sounded like it was coming. It was like somebody was having a distant conversation, wasn't it?
It was
from
clear.
That direction over there.
Yeah.
Is there anyone here? Hello? That's that drain.
That's the drain.
Now, if anyone can hear that who's listening, that's a good example of the drain that makes the growl. But if you didn't know that it was that and you was in here, you would absolutely think
it was
that was some kind of demonic growl, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, what I'll do is I'll take the microphone up and see if it'll go off again. Well, you're only 6 foot away.
I know. Oh, it stinks here.
Oh, it does. It reeks. This is the paw.
Okay. Is that you? Oh, that's staggering.
Hold on. So that noise you can hear there is the drain, and if you're in the pitch black and you hear that, it sounds paranormal. But like James said earlier, we've been here for years and it did take us a while to work it out. And it debunked a lot of stuff for us, didn't it, where we were hearing it quite a bit. And then once we worked it out, we were really pleased.
It does sound like a sinister growl, doesn't it?
But we were really pleased when we heard it, because we thought, there's the answer.
Yeah.
Not everything's paranormal. Well, we'll go up onto the deck, but that'll have to be another show, James, because we've only got a minute or two, maybe 3. Did you pick up the 2? Yeah, you did.
The 2, yeah. They're both going off as well.
Sure, I've sat in water or dampness. My bum's wet. My bum feels wet anyway.
The entire of this building cellar's damp, isn't it?
Yeah. I see I'm the last going up as usual. There's been a few times I've been
You're either going to be tonight, there's 2 of us, you're either going to be the first going up on your own or the last coming up, because you can't be in the middle.
Bye! I always say to all James, because it's respect for whoever's here.
The weight's gone down now.
Well, it would do it later on in the night. Let me just shut this door.
I'll tell you what, that's cellar stuff.
Let's do in there, James, because we've never done in there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it stinks. Well, let's put a cat ball there. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the show.
Yeah, we are. Another minute or 2, or 2 minutes, whatever.
Well, we can do an investigation here now for the next one.
Yeah, of course we can.
Well, let's put a cat ball there. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the show.
Yeah, we are. So we're in the main deck now, and we're going to do a little bit in here now.
Cat ball's going off.
Where?
In that room.
You're kidding? Yeah, it is as well.
There it is.
So what we'll do is, James, we've had a great night tonight. We've had a nice little conversation. Hope we haven't made everybody go to sleep with our conversation. Well, your conversation, mine's quite interesting. But we're going to be back again next week. And we will do next week, we will have a full investigation here at Mill Street Barracks for an hour.
We will.
As James just said then, the cat ball's just gone off. So hopefully things will happen for us. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Great to be back on L35 Community Radio. Neil, great to see you back. What a great radio station it is. And to all the presenters, great to see you all back as well. So that was our first paranormal investigation since April, and it feels great to be back with you here on L35 Community Radio, sharing the strange and supernatural with you once again. Like many of you, I was disappointed when the station had to take its break, but in a way, the timing was right. For the last 4 months, it's been some of the hardest and heartbreaking parts of my life personally, and also for me family. Stepping away from the paranormal world during that time was necessary. Now, being back on there, doing what I love best, feels like a coming home. I'm really looking forward to bringing you new shows weekly. Speaking about doing what I love best, I'm over the moon to finally share that my book, The Ghosts of Mill Street Barracks, is now available on Amazon. This is something I've always wanted to write for quite a few years, and over the past 15 years of investigating this haunted location, I decided to share my own personal experiences and a few from closer friends in its pages. Each chapter explores a different part of the building, with first-hand accounts from the unexplained. I've even included a detailed floor plan to help you guide you through the hauntings. If you've already picked one up, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really hope you enjoy it. And if you are thinking about it, and you've not bought one yet, I hope it provides you with a good read and a better understanding on what can happen on a paranormal investigation. If you've never done one before, it's a must. And for anybody who's visited the location, it'll give you some confirmation of maybe some of the confirmations of what you may have also experienced on investigations with groups. Also, for investigators, I've also released a paranormal investigators logbook and journal. It's a must-have for documenting your own ghost hunts. Just search my name, Jamie Michael Williams, on Amazon, and you'll find both books waiting for you there. A huge thank you again for joining me tonight, and next week we've got a special treat. Marie and Gail will be here as we continue unravelling the mysteries of Mill Street Barracks. Plus, I'll be sitting down with some fascinating guests, sharing eerie tales and diving into anything paranormal. So don't forget, if you miss a show, you can also catch it every night between 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. from Sunday morning through to Friday morning. Have you encountered something unexplainable? We would also love to hear from you, whether you've had a personal experience or a group investigation. We'd love to share your story, or you can join us for an interview. All you need to do is contact us by email on info.accessparanormal@gmail.com. That's info.accessparanormal@gmail.com. We really look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. From all of us at Access Paranormal, again, thank you for keeping the lights on with us. Stay curious, stay brave, and we'll see you next week here on L35 Community Radio. From myself, Jamie, and from the team who will be with me as well, good night.